Okay, so let's continue with our lesson. And now we have pushed our exception handling to our GitHub repository. And if you go to the GitHub repository for to-do Android, you can see we have some commits. So if you go to compare and pull, or if you go to the branches, currently we have a three branch, which is one is a master and dev and exception handling. So we'll go to the let's go to the code back, and you can see we have exception handling, which we need to compare and pull. So compare and we'll click on this compare and pull request, and what we'll do is base is I want to set it to the dev and compare from the exception handling. So from the exception handling, we want to merge it to our dev branch. So this is our exception handling branch, compare and merge it with the dev branch. So you can see able to merge. This branch can be automatically merged. So this is the thing that we have. So what we are trying to do over here is this is the new branch exception handling, and we have another branch which is dev. So now from exception handling, we want to merge it to our dev branch. So whatever changes is in our exception handling, that will be merged with our dev branch. So that's the pull request that we are going. Create a new pull request for a comparing change across two branches, and if you need, you can also look compare it. So what actually pull request does, it will compare the two branches, and anything that can be merged will be merged back. So base is dev. So I want to merge to my dev branch. So base should be the one. You can select the base. If you want to merge to the dev, you have to select dev, or if you want to merge to the master, you should select the base as the master. So for now, I want to merge to the dev, because before going to the master, I should merge to the dev. And the master branch is my master. I don't want to touch this for now. Every developer, so let's say you are working this project, you are working with the two developers. So let's say you and your partner is working on the same project, and you ask your partner to do this new branch to add an exception handling. Suppose he made some changes to the code and created a new branch and send it over here. You need to compare it with the dev branch and see whether there is any error or you can merge perfectly or not. So the dev branch is a development branch, and this is a new functionality that we have added. So I want to add that functionality, the new functionality, to my dev branch. So I hope you guys got it. And create a pull request. Just click on that one, and it will check the things over here. Is that dev branch has no conflict with this branch, and we absolutely have a green color. Now we can say merge the pull request. So I will just say merge the pull request and confirm merge. So confirm merge will merge it. Okay, so now we can see that it has been pull request successfully merged and closed. So it has been successfully merged, and now we can actually go and delete the branch. We can delete the branch from here, or later I will show you how to delete from the another side. Let's go back to the code, and let's go back to the master. And if you go to the master first, and you go to the app, and go to the src, and go to the main, and go to the Java, and let's go to the view model, because we have changed the view model. And let's check the view model for this class, and you can see there is the code that we just added, which was exception handling, is not shown over here, because we haven't merged to our master branch. So if we check for the dev branch, the code is there. So this is the code that we have added over here, but that is we haven't merged to our master branch. So if we go to the exception handling branch, the code is there, and if we go to the master branch, that code is not there. So we haven't merged it. So the next step is to merge to our master branch. So I will show you another thing. Let's go to the branch. So let's go to the code section over here, and I will go to the branches. So I have total 3 branches, and now I have successfully merged this exception handling branch, right? I have merged this branch to the dev. So I mean, I don't need it. So I just want to keep my dev and the master branch. So I want to just remove this one, just delete it from here and just refresh it. So we just have a two branch. One is a dev branch and one is a master branch. So let's go and create a pull request, and I can compare and pull request. So you can see there is there is some changes, and it will detect and it will ask you to compare and create a pull request. Okay, so I will select the base as the master, and I want to compare from the dev because I have some changes on the dev, so I want that changes merged with our master. And I'll just create a pull request same as the previous, and let it check something. Okay, so merge a pull request. So merge can be performed automatically. This branch has no conflict. Okay, and just click on merge and pull request and confirm the merge. Okay, so we have successfully merged, and we don't want to delete the dev branch because that is our development branch. So don't delete that branch. So we need to keep two branches. One is a master and one is the development. So let's go to the code now. And we are in current branch. Select the branch as a master. And now I will go to the, let's go to the app and let's go to the SRC main. And I will select the Java, the package view model, and I'll go to this plus, and I'll go to check my code. So the new code has been added over here. So now our master branch and the branch has the same code. So you can see both branches has the same code, and both of these branch has been merged successfully. So we don't have any pull request now. So we don't have any pull request, right? If you try to create a new pull request also, there is no, you cannot create it because everything is up to date. Dev, and if you try to base, and the base is master and compare with the dev, there isn't anything to compare because we have already merged everything. So that's we have done it. And after we have updated our whole project in our GitHub, let's go back to our local project. And what I'll do is I'll switch the branch. So I can say git css check out to dev. I want to check out to dev. And what I will do now is this branch I don't need it. So first of all, I'll do a git pull pull. So git pull will pull the changes. So git pull will changes all the change that we have made over here, right? In the dev branch, whatever we have changed it, that I want to pull it to my local branch. So so you can see all of this has been changes. And now if you go to your code section, and you will see that change is already over here. But what I will do is, let me close all of this and let me change the branch again. So I will check out to master, and if I go back to my code over here, you can see the code is not there. So whatever I have added, like we have added a try catch block over here, but that code is not over here because we haven't merged, or we haven't merged it locally either, or we haven't get the updated branch using a pull from our remote repository. So the code is already updated here in our master branch, but that branch, the master branch in our local repository hasn't been updated. So there is a two choice, whether you want to pull it from your GitHub repository, or else you can merge it locally. So if you have created another branch locally, then you can merge it. But if that changes what from the another developer, so you have to pull it. So that are two different. So if you have created that branch locally, like we have created the exception handling branch, then we can merge it locally. So there is no problem, right? But if that branch, or if that pull was from the push from was from the another developer or the another user, then we have to pull it from our remote repository. So how to pull it from the remote repository is as just now we make a command of git pull. So this will pull from the remote repository and update our local repository. So let me show you how to merge it locally. Now I have already shown you how to pull from the remote server, and let me show you how to merge it locally. So I need to merge with this branch, so I'll just copy this branch, right? So I'll just copy this branch name, and now I can type git and I can say merge git merge the branch name and the branch name. Just paste that branch name. So git merge from the branch. Make sure you are in a different branch. Currently I'm in the master branch, so I want to merge the master branch with the exception handling branch. And if you go to the code, currently we don't have that one, so let's go and merge it. Okay, so we have merged it successfully, and if you go and check the code, now we have updated code. So we have the try catch block in our master branch too. Now what we'll do is we don't need this branch, which is current exception handling branch, because we have already finished the new functionality that we want to add, which was exception handling. Now we can delete this branch. So how do we delete? How we can delete the branch locally is let me show you how to do it. So I will say git branch dash d will be delete. So I want to delete the branch, and the branch name will be the exception handling. Just enter. Okay, the deleted branch exception handling, it was deleted. So I think that's all for this lesson. So now if you check the git branch locally, so we only have two branches, and current active is a master. So let me switch back to the dev because I don't want to change anything in my master. So I will switch back to git check out to dev. Okay, so I'm currently in a dev path and dev branch over here. So that's all for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll continue with our lesson in the next video.